Hi, I'm Rachel, welcome to my channel. I'm back this week with a pattern review. Last week when I was talking about some of the fabrics I bought at Walthamstow Market, I was talking about a cotton fabric that I was going to make into a robe or loungewear, but it wasn't cotton. Anyway, go back and see that video from last week and you'll see what I was talking about. Anyway, it set me on a path of thinking about loungewear, so that's why this week's pattern view is about loungewear. Yeah, pyjamas and robes. I think actually some of these patterns are so nice that you could actually wear them as day or evening wear depending on the fabrication. Anyway, let's begin. Okay, so I'm starting with a pattern from Simplicity Patterns, S3143, and it's got a lovely wrap over top. It's got a revere collar, long sleeves, easy fit, wide leg trousers which can also be short. But what I particularly like about this pattern is the way they've used this bias insert detail. It's on the revere collar and on the front of the top, it's around the cuffs, it's across the back yoke seam as well on the top, and it's around the hem of the trousers and the shorts, and I just think it's a really nice touch, and it looks particularly nice in the striped fabric because obviously you cut your bias on the cross and it makes the stripes diagonal and it just looks really nice. I think, as I said in the introduction, a lot of these styles could be day wear depending on the fabrics you choose. This one's no exception. I think it could be a really easy, elegant outfit if you made it in a beautiful printed silk with a contrasting bias insert. I think it could be fabulous. So it's Simplicity S3143, paper or PDF, extra small to extra large. And as with nearly all of these trousers, they've got elasticated waist, the trousers and the shorts. So if you're a fan of elasticated waist trousers, you'll like this pattern review because there are loads, as you might expect from loungewear. Right, okay. I had to include a pair of classic pyjamas with the piped collar. Easy fit. I mean, they're really based on men's pyjamas, aren't they? So these are from Butterwick, the Lisette B6296, paper or PDF, 6 to 14 or 14 to 22. Yeah, so piped revere collar running down the centre front, single breast pocket with long sleeves, piping detail on the pocket and around the cuffs, and then you've got the wide leg trousers with the piping detail around the hem, front pockets, elasticated waist, and a back yoke detail on the trousers. But you've also got a shorter version with short sleeves of the pyjama top, and they've put the patch pockets at the bottom just above the hem, which I think is really nice, and they've still got the pipe detail as well. So from Butterwick Lisette B6296. Again, plain, lovely, a wide stripe, a narrow stripe, checks, floral prints. It's endless really, isn't it? And you could make that into a daywear outfit if you really wanted to as well. Okay, thirdly, these are from Closet Court and they're the Fran pyjamas. So a slightly sort of boxy silhouette to this this pyjama top. And it's got a shirt collar, a cuff, a deep cuff, a back yoke with an inverted pleat, button loop fastening at the neck. The trousers have an elasticated waist with an optional drawstring. You've got a patch pocket at the back of the trousers, and a patch pocket on the front of the top as well. And I think you've got inseam pockets there too, and a nice, nice deep hem on the trousers. So Closet Court Core Fran pyjamas, PDF or printed, extra small to 4 times extra large, 100 centimetre to 171 centimetre bust. Excuse me, I'm getting a dry throat. Okay. Vogue V2119. I think these are more sort of loungewear pieces, and I would say almost definitely you could wear these as going out coordinates. And you've got the option of a shorts version of the wide leg trouser as well. And the shirt, really, I mean, it's like a long pyjama shirt or just a long classic shirt. It's got the back yoke, it's got the front pocket, breast pocket, and it's got a properly constructed even cuff with a placket and a shirt collar, a stand, and buttons through down the centre front. So it's like a long sleeve pyjama shirt. I think the pyjama shirt might be in 2 lengths. Anyway, for our purposes here, I've just shown you one line drawing of the top and the trousers. So elasticated waist trousers, although there's a flat section at the front which isn't elasticated, side inseam pockets, wide legs, and they can be shorts as well. So that's the Vogue V2119. I like the stripe version here with the shorts. I think that's quite cool. Oh, I love, love, love this top. So from Atelier Brunette, Le Pyjama, paper or PDF, Euro sizes 34 to 46. So this top's lovely. It's really simple with a kimono sleeve. It's got a centre front seam but no opening, but a Revere collar. And I'd say those sleeves are 3/4 sleeves. Really nice, and I like the way they're made here in a shadow stripe. Wide leg trousers, which I believe there's an option to make them into shorts as well, and it has a double elasticated waistband, so you have 2 narrower casings of elastic instead of one very wide one, which she probably is more comfortable thinking about it. So that's a Le Pyjama from Atelier Brunette, paper or PDF, sizes 34 to 46. Okay, next one I have a free pattern from good old Mood. This must be, this sort of crew neck and jogger bottom style must be the ultimate for lounging on the sofa of a winter's evening, I think. I've got my eye on some fabric to make this this outfit actually. So it's the Mood MDF 407, the Lydia loungewear set, and as I say, it's a free pattern. So you have it's a crew neck, slightly dropped shoulder, very easy silhouette, elasticated waist trouser, and I believe that's elasticated at the hem of the trouser as well. Designed for jersey fabrics, and the sizes are 31-inch to a 59-inch bust, and it's free. What is not to like? Okay. Moving on to, this is for jersey too, a 3-piece set from Vogue, the V1975. The sizes range from extra small to extra, extra large, which I believe is approximately a size 6 to a size 26, paper or PDF. So you've got this nice hooded, belted jacket with big pockets and dropped armholes. Looks really easy, really comfortable. I'd actually quite like to make a longer version of that as a sort of a cosy dressing gown, I think. Crew neck top, easy fitting, a bit like the one from Mood. And then you've got an elasticated waist trouser with big side pockets and drawstrings, slightly barrel leg shape to the trouser silhouette there. And that is from Vogue, and that is the V1975, and it's designed for moderate stretch knit. Okay, next one, I actually have this pattern, and I'm in a quandary because I don't know what fabric to make the robe and the trousers in, because I don't really have anything. I think I probably want a jersey. Not quite sure. So if anybody's got any suggestions of what they would fabric that they would use for this this robe and trouser, please let me know. Anyway, it's the Butterwick 7047. This pattern here. I've already gone ahead and cut all the pieces out, actually ready to trace. But I just, as I say, I can't decide what to make it in. They've made it here in a stripe, which is really nice actually. So that's a possibility. So the robe pattern comes in 2 lengths. It's got patch pockets. It's got this like band that comes around the back to the centre front. It wraps over, and you have the ties which wrap around to the front. As I said before, you have 2 lengths, drop shoulder, and then a very simple wide leg elasticated trouser with side inseam pockets. Okay, so any ideas as to what I would make that outfit in, that robe and trouser set? Please, please share with me, because I'm a bit stumped at the moment. Okay, I've got another free pattern here for you from the assembly line. Really easy top and shorts, although you could obviously make the sleeves longer and you could probably extend those shorts into trousers if you so wish. So it's actually a short sleeve, wide neck top. It's got a relaxed fit, and the shorts have an elasticated waist and side pockets. As I said, it's, you know, it's an option. You could extend the legs, you could extend the sleeves so they were long, they could be longer. But just a really nice, easy sort of two-piece set there from the assembly line. PDF sizes extra small to 3 times extra large. Okay, so cami and shorts. I think this is beautiful. It's from Megan Nielsen and it's the Reef Cami and Shorts set. Paper and PDF sizes 0 to 20. I love this sort of pale blue, mid pale blue colour that they've made this in. It's just lovely. So it's a camisole, it's a bias cut camisole with a V-neck, and then it's got this crossover panel. If you can see in the line drawings, it's got a crossover panel detail at the back. And then you have 2 options with the shorts. They've both got an elasticated waist. They've got they're different rise. The rise is the measurement from your front waist to your back, so your crutch basically, just like with jeans. So the curved hem style have a higher rise, and they sit just below the waist, and the straight hemmed ones sit just probably around or below the hip, depending on your fit preference really. I just think they are lovely. I think the curved hem shorts are probably my favourite because they've got that sort of panel effect at the hem. Absolutely beautiful. So they're the Reef Cami and Shorts set. Paper or PDF sizes 0 to 20 from Megan Nielsen. Okay, right. I had to add something that was a bit more glam, I thought, and I particularly like the fringing here. So this is from McCall's and it's the M8392. So you've actually got a robe, a dress, a cami, shorts and a trouser, but I've just focused on the robe and the dress because the cami and the shorts and trousers I don't dislike them, but I just particularly like the robe and the dress here, and just the deep fringing. I'm just a sucker for fringing, I just love it. So McCall's M8392 paper pattern, 8 to 16 or 18 to 26. So the robe is kind of a loose fit, wraps over at the front, and it's got a tie, and then quite fabulously you've got this long fringing on the ends of the tie, around the cuff and also around the hem, and I think it's quite fab. And then you've got this dress, which is it, I don't know whether it's a night dress, a nightie or whatever you want to call it. Really simple, square neck, wide straps, front bust darts. It's going to be over the head, I imagine, again with this wide fringing around the hem, which I think is quite fab, and I like the combination of the print and the sort of gold fringing they've used here. I think it's great. I really like it. I don't know that it's I don't know how recent that is, but as it's a paper pattern only, it makes me think it's that older. I don't know if anybody knows how old that is. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's the McCall's M8392 paper, sizes 8 to 16 or 18 to 26 with its fabulous fringing. Last but no means least, I wanted to include a proper sort of kimono shape, and this is from Folkwear and it's the 129 Japanese unisex happy and haori. And okay, let's start with the haori, and I've got to read this so I get it right. I'm going to read out the description from the website so I'm going to be accurate. Our Haori pattern, which is the top line drawing that you can see in the infographic, is a thigh length line jacket which is sized for women, straight front opening and a finished neckband which extends to the hem, deep elbow length curved sleeves which are open next to the body. The neck and front, the front and back are cut with no shoulder seam. There is a narrow side panel below the underarm opening. So that means it's one big panel, I guess. Okay, so that's the Haori, which is the line drawing at the top. The Happy, now this is a shop coat traditionally worn by storekeepers, craftsmen and firemen over Western style clothing. It's sized for both men and women. Simple rectangles form the body, sleeves, neckband and shoulder reinforcement for this unlined fingertip length garments. So yeah, and it says, I should read this as well, simple rectangle shapes are great for inventive colour and texture combinations. So, and there's also a pattern for, and I've put a tiny picture on the infographic, the tabby, which are those traditional split toe slipper socks, which are a traditional Japanese garment. But there are so many patterns for like edge to edge kimono style robes. I mean, and there are so many patterns for pajamas, but the robe in particular, I thought, no, I wanted to include a sort of a more authentic Japanese kimono style, related to kimono style robe, and the Haori and the Happy, that's what they are, and this pattern is from Folkwear. So I'm going to end on that one. So I hope you found some inspiration there for a bit of, well, either for a pair of pajamas or some glamorous lounge smart casual occasion wear. So just a quick catch up at the end. I hope you enjoyed that. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, because last week, well this week as I record this, I hit 10,000 subscribers and I'm over the moon. It's absolutely fantastic. When I started seriously recording YouTube channels just under 18 months ago, I really didn't think I'd get to where I've got now, and I'm delighted, and I'm just really enjoying it. I appreciate all your subscriptions. I appreciate your comments and your feedback, and actually your comments are probably one of the most important things, because they kind of inform my content, because I get an impression of what you like to see. So keep the comments coming, please. Okay. Your makes. I've been asking you for photographs of your makes, and I can tell you that the video will be coming out on Wednesday the 24th of September, so make a note. It'll probably come out at 6 p.m. in the evening. So thank you to everybody who sent in photographs of your makes. It's been brilliant. I've waited quite a long time because I wanted to get in as many as possible. So I will be including most, if not all, of the photographs you've sent in. So I'm part way through making it anyway. So if you do want to send some more makes in the next week, I should be able to include them. I can sort of add them in. So yeah. So that's coming out on Wednesday the 24th of September. And I think I said a little while ago I was going to make a video in response to my getting 10,000 views and talk about my journey on YouTube, and I'm going to do that, but that's probably going to come out in October. That's going to take me quite a while. I have started working on it, but it's nowhere near ready yet. And also, if you're in UK or in London, we have the Knit and Stitch show coming up at Alexandra Palace the 9th to the 12th of October. I'm not sponsored, I'm just sharing that with you. I'm going on the 9th and 10th. I'm going on the Thursday and the Friday, so maybe I'll see you there if you're going. It's not very long now, it's coming up really quickly, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to do one day on my own, and then I'm going to do the second day with my sister and my cousin, which I always do, which I'm really looking forward to. So tickets are still available. So yeah, it's a good show. It's a little bit different to the to the Stitch Festival in Islington, but it's good. It's just slightly different. But It's a big show, so you need to put your walking shoes on. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope you're inspired to go and make some glamorous pyjamas or similar. And please like, share and subscribe. I look forward to comments. If you've got a fantastic pyjama pattern or a robe pattern or a loungewear pattern that you love, do share it with us in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.